Hi there guys, this is going to be my tutorial on how to run 6Ams. I'm going to show you some tips and combos to use, but the first one I'm going to show you is the Mizuho and Shinai. Their effects are, if you control one, you can special summon the other. So if you control Mizuho, you can special Shinai and etc. Do it backwards. So if you have your, let's say you have Shin engrave and you have Kizon engrave. You tribute Shinai through Mizuho's effect, destroy a card on their side of the field, and then Shinai's effect goes off, and you can either add Shin or Kizon to hand, depending on what you need. And this can go for any 6-Sam you need. So the only thing it can't really get back is Great Shogun. That's the only one it can't get. All right. So the other combo I'm going to show you is the Kojiki Kagemusho. And this is great if you have, like, let's say 6-Sam United. You activate it. You go into Kojiki Kagemusho, because the Kojiki's effect, when it's normal summon, you can special summon a 6-Am monster level 4 lower from your hand. Actually, I think it's 3. No, it is 4. Okay, my bad. And then what you do is you send this to grave, draw 2 cards. And then let's say if you get another one, perfect. Activate it. Because if you have, let's say you have Kizon in hand, you can special summon Kizon, you get another token. Let's say if you have Grandmaster in hand, better, another token. Draw 2 more cards. Then let's say if you draw Grandmaster, you can special summon, which is basically a full hand, and then synchro, and go into Shin. And this is basically the shutdown. If you get this, this is one of the best shutdowns in the game, because this only allows them to activate one spell or trap per turn, and this one negates it. So let's say they activate a card, Upstart Goblin. Let's just use that. Gain 1,000 life points. They draw a card. Don't waste it on this, because it's like, oh, okay, go ahead and use it. Then they can't activate any more spells and traps per turn. I mean, it's not really the end of the world. Who cares? But if it's like something like Deepris or something that can mess you up, negate it. And then they can activate one or more spell trap per turn. But it's okay. Who cares? Alright, so another combo they can use is, let's say they get a really, really bad hand. Some way, somehow, they get just a garbage hand. Garbage. But they have 2 cards in hand. These 2. Elder and then asceticism. So what you do is you can special if they control a monster, or normal if it's your turn. Activate asceticism, and then you can go for a Kagemusho. Then synchro for 5. One of the things I recommend people kind of stay away from is, even though it's a great shutdown, the dream team is Great Shogun, Shien, Barkion, and Beast. It's great, but if you run Solidarity like I do, and Barkion and Beast go to grave somehow, then it messes you up. Like, I mean, Barkion, even though his effect is amazing, negate traps, it's a beautiful card. But it's not really needed, because this is an OTK deck. Sorry, kind of cold, but it's okay. So, I mean, that's it. I have more cards and like other tips, but that's like the main one. I was gonna show you. Okay, so let's say you do draw dead cards. Let's say you did. Let's say you draw dead and you don't get anything. If you draw into Reckless Greed, then you set it, pass turn, on your draw phase you draw 1, and then you're like, okay, activate. Boom, you get 3 cards. 3 cards is amazing. So I mean, it's never broke. Or it's not, your hand will never be too empty. Let's say you do use all your hands. Or all your cards in hand, I should say. It's okay, because Reckless Greed. And 6-Am United. That's all you need. Alright. One of the things a lot of people ask me is why I only run 1 Spirit. Spirit's okay. He has more draw power. But the biggest problem is he's not really that good. Yes, you can equip him to a monster, or a 6-Am monster, but he's kind of, He's like my least desirable monster. But I like him, because if I do Dojo, Shien's Dojo, I can use that to get him on the field and equip him to my Shien. So if Shien would be destroyed, I can just destroy him instead. Alright. One of the things a lot of people don't know about these 2 cards is their secondary effects. Their secondary effect is, if they would be destroyed, you can tribute a 6-Am monster like Spirit if he isn't equipped to him, or Mizuho. You can tribute to keep him from being destroyed. So let's say they try to run over Sheehan and just be like, okay, I'll take the battle damage, effect, tribute, keep him alive. Great Shogun, on the other hand, he can do that. So let's say you have these two on the field. Sometimes I like to keep Sheehan out, but if I know I'm playing like spellcasters, I like to keep Shogun out more. Because then I can activate Shogun effect, which is the same as Sheehan's, and keep him alive. But what you can't do is you can't do Sheehan and be like, effect, tribute, because Great Shogun isn't a 6-hand. He's just a Great Shogun. Alright, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy. See you later.